Welcome in, everybody. It is UFC Brawl 7, Grasso vs. McCann. Welcome, 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 welcome. This match, tonight, there are 2 title matches and the return to the virtual fighting league. Cain Velasquez right there in the 3rd matchup up there. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to get set and we're going to get going. And we're going to start off with Gaul versus Jaban. And we're going to keep going up until we get to the main event. This is the last you'll see of me till after the main event. So other than that, guys, enjoy the show. And here we go. Set it down to cage side.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alan Brahma. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, Mickey Gall.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Oh, nice jab by Jobin. All right, so a nice job by the jiu-jitsu player to get the clinch situation here early. He was worried about those long-range weapons. Kind of hard to kick somebody when you're engaging in the clinch.
Yeah, but the clinch is where he needs to be. He needs to be in close, he needs to be tight, so that not only he can get takedowns, but he limits the things coming back in his direction.
You rip the body there. Oh, and he lands again. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Misses again with a right punch. Ooh, pretty good uppercut.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Beautiful kick to the body.
Gall goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. Clean punch.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Missed with that attempt. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up.
Oh, separation with clinch.
Overhand punch to the head, blocked though by Alan Jobin.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Jobin. Gall swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Shooting for the takedown here. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's leading the dance.
Ooh!
That was a big check.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to... He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Look at that great work to the body from the clinch. Oh.
45 seconds remain in the round. Fighter lands a left hand. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike in that one strike.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Joban's got the full mount, making all these shots count. Round one winding down here. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Round two next. Well, how's that for a 5-minute performance? The round is over mercifully for his opponent. You just got to make sure you stay the course, though, at this point, I would think, right? Because you nearly got the finish, but you didn't, and the opponent figures to make some adjustments.
Absolutely, and he's from a great team, John. You know that the opponent's from a great team, so they're going to tell him all the right things in between rounds. So he's got to stay the course, as you said. Be calm, be patient. Do exactly what you did prior that put you in such a phenomenal situation going into the next round.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Gall gets lit up by that straight punch.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Gall.
In the half guard.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab by Jobin. Takedown defense is there. Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Big right hand there. Nice punch there by Alan Jobin.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of...
He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated and working towards the finish.
Oh, looks tight to me.
He's worked. He's standing up. He's worked.
No way. He got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he loves to fight on. He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Jobin's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
That was a slick transition.
Galls has got full mount now. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Your opponent outstruck you that last round. You need to be smarter. Technically, you're a better striker than he is. You need to move around more. Use your distance. Use your range.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. The overhand left is true.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Big elbow there, lands. Nice punch by Gall.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Oh, nice kick.
Nice crack there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. The fighters separate.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big knee to the body. Oh, big left. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Joban's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight. And doing work with the jab.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
And now some separation. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean,
Taking on the overhand, now he's hurt.
that's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Beautiful uppercut there. Under 2 minutes now to go in our 3rd round. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. All right, arm triangle inching closer now.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Joban gets back up. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Less than a minute now to go in the round. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting at him.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Immediately gets the underhook.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, nice punch there by Joban. 15 seconds. Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure it. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. What a 15 minutes put forth.
It's okay, you did great.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Alan
All right, judges did have to get involved, but Daniel, overall, I thought a dominant performance for the kickboxer against the BJJ fighter. How'd you score it?
Beat him up.
Yeah.
30-27.
Yeah.
No question. You know, sometimes we sit there next to each other kind of shrugging our shoulders. Who won? Who won?
Right, right.
Well, not this time. Kickboxer won. No question about it.
All right, welcome back, everybody. There you can see the scorecard. Judge 1, 28-29. Judge 2, 28-29. And Judge 3, 28-29. give Jaban the win here, the very first fight of the night. We are still in the undercard, as you can see. We will now start the main card. Here is a light heavyweight championship, light heavyweight fight. We'll start the official live event. Don't forget, everybody, 2 main events tonight, two title matches in the main events tonight. 2 title matches. And the return of MMA legend Cain Velasquez to the Simulation Series. All that and heck of a lot more. 7 total matchups on the card. 1 down, 6 to go. Jaban defeating Gall by decision. I'm not going to talk much. This is more of a viewing simulation. I may go in here and there right before the Cain Velasquez fight, but the next 3 fights you will not hear from me unless something massive happens or something in the meantime. So sit back and enjoy yourself. We are into the main card. Let's now head cage side to the gentleman by the cage. Guys.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khalil Roundtree Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Magomed Ankalaev.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, a lot of people have planted their flag on Magomed Ankalaev in terms of his future light heavyweight greatness, but the UFC matchmakers do a masterful job in terms of setting up a test that you need to pass in order to get to that requisite next level. This is a challenging stylistic matchup, and even the confident Ankalaev acknowledged that this is going to test me in ways perhaps I haven't been tested in the octagon before. Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Give me that hook and a high kick.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Roundtree Jr.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Slips that left hand. That's the biggest shot like thus far. How's his opponent still stand?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line. He's hurting them bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, doing work with the jab. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Roundtree Jr. gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve. Just watch guys now fight behind the jab. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Overhand is good. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Ankalaev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Here we go. Let those hands go. Give me a two-punch combination. Show him what you got. Show him what you got. Look at those high kicks.
Nice straight there by Roundtree Jr. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Roundtree Jr. getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they...
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Ankalaev's eye now closing up. Round 2 is next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Nice leg kick. Wow, he lands another leg kick.
Nice jab there.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Roundtree Jr. gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Now getting that left hand home to the target.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here.
Protect yourself. Look for your shot.
Went for the inside leg kick.
It got checked.
He's able to slip the left. Nice kick to the body. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Roundtree's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Unable to connect there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Goliath gets caught by that straight hand. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, nice right hand.
Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khalil Roundtree Jr.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Karate Hockey, Michelle Waterson Gomez.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, let us see how this round plays out as we get another look at the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, Michelle Waterson, a.k.a. the Karate Hottie. I can't not say that in a Boston accent, but she's had a lot of big moments in the UFC, a lot of wins by decision. She has talked a lot about finishing tonight, whether by knockout or submission, so perhaps we will see an uptick in the aggressiveness from Michelle Waterson, particularly early in this round. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick. She slips that left hand there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Big power shot there.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar top. Fast pace here in the early going. Nice kick there by Waters.
On point with that jab today.
All right, so a takedown attempt by her here, DC, but she's unable to get the fight to the ground.
She was not able to secure the takedown, but she has to disguise it a little bit better if she's going to take down a fighter as well-versed as her opponent. Oh, nice counter, yes.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Straight punch there again, been there all night. Xiaonan gets caught with that punch. Midway through round one.
Real quick leg kick.
Waterson gets hit with a kick. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown move?
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Oh, how about these hands? Nice punch by her in the clinch.
She finds space and she throws with a lot of intent. Big inside kick.
And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. And that spinning kick found its home up top.
Lands a solid kick right there. She's headhunting here. She lands a nice combination to the head. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
2 minutes remain in the round.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Big knee there to the chest.
Oh!
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 Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stopped. We see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. Oh! In a ton of trouble right now.
Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, nice right hand.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish. Lands a quick jab.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Seemed like she wanted out of the clinch there. Oh, and once again, she is landing with these knees at will, to the body, to the head. Wherever she throws, she is finding the target. Her opponent has got to figure out a way to block some of these strikes, or she's going to get knocked out.
Heavy body kick lands.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Waterson's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Heavy leather landed. Could be the beginning of the end here. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you. But then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Well, she's got a good front kick and certainly put it to good use there.
She really understands space management. If she uses that front kick as if she's doing a jab.
Well, you got to think at this stage of things, there is a wide margin on the judges' scorecard. She has landed a ton of significant strikes in what is her best performance today.
This is the best we've ever seen her look. She did a great job of fighting at her pace, dictating, controlling all of the exchanges, and she landed punches and bunches.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round. Big right hook attempt, but she misses.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm in range.
Lands a nice shot from the clinch here.
All right, there it is. She lands the calf kick yet again, and I'm not sure her opponent's going to be able to stand up to this one.
Won't be many more, John. It won't take much more in order to get this fight finished. She has got to check, but she needed to check 20 of them ago.
Yeah.
Right now, it's too late.
Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Just a huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Waterson, who also does it a lot in her fights.
All right, so she attacks the body yet again, and now you really see those bruises, Daniel, starting to accumulate.
Well, she did everything to do that, and she was able to stay the course. Even when something got blocked, even if something got defended, she never changed the way that she attacked. It's beautiful to watch a person so rooted in the game plan, and that game plan paying dividends.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Waterson going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. All right, so just as we saw in the previous, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having would not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on. Nice kick, yep.
well, some thought maybe we wouldn't get here, but there's the horn signifying the end of the round. She had her opponent rocked at one point, wasn't able to finish. Gotta think she'll be looking to do just that in the next round.
She's gonna be looking to finish this fight. She has to, right? She has her opponent hurt. Even as her opponent walked back to the corner, she still looked like she was on shaky legs. So if she takes her time, goes and finds a kill shot, she will be able to end this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round here. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Back kick there.
Another massive head kick lands. She lands a nasty jab.
Oh, great block there.
Oh! She's hurt bad, John.
And now a left. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Waterson going for the head kick here. She misses, telegraphed that shot. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round.
Left hook!
Huge connection by her there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, another one.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Hands high, hands high.
Able to check the high kick.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Waterson's in half guard.
Create a scramble, let's go.
Right into side control. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration when she has to throw all that out the window and go try to chase a finish.
Xiaonan's cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight. Back and forth we go.
Now the two separate from the clinch.
She missed with that jab. Waterson's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, man.
Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. All right, so the women go the distance here tonight, entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking, I think.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and bunches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, so no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered and ultimately read there by Bruce Buffer. Just a tremendous performance for her here tonight as she mixed it up over arguably the best kickboxer in this division.
You can be the best kickboxer, but you got to be able to do everything. And she showed that there are levels and that you have to have every skill. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed. And tonight, she was overwhelmed by the more well-rounded fighter who fought a beautiful fight.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Hamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Reese.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, Hamzat Chimaev back on the proven ground, and you can hear the crowd response with everything that this man does. If he gets a takedown, a huge pop. If he lands a jab, a huge pop. A lot of people feel like in this matchup, though, Hamzat's going to be trying to take the fight to the ground and to work his submission game from there. Let us see how Hamzat approaches the early portions of this particular round. Breeze getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Nicely done. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Keep your top control and look for those elbows.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Now he's in trouble. He's going to go to sleep.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hamzat Chimaev.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Chimaev. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, he's got his back. Chimaev's in half guard now. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
Massive shot from the top.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Well, breezes in half guard.
Posture and elbow.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of the mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
This is a terrible position.
An elbow! If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John. He was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Now, this round, I want you to get that submission. You're getting close, but you're giving up position. You're giving up some space before you're attacking. I want you to look for it.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. Oh, nice headlock.
All right, looks like that dorsal's tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it. Nice transition. Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. Oh! Arch, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Work.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, this could be over soon.
Take that. Take that.
Chimaev's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup. Oh, my goodness, I think he might have it. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Right, he targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
Great defense by this fighter.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Trying to finish this fight. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Great job landing from the top position. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here. 20 seconds left.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Final seconds here of round 2. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev. And the horn sounds on round 2. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
All right, let's get someone on this cut. Calm down. We knew it was going to be a bloody fight. We knew this, okay? We're under control. Don't worry about the blood, okay?
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round.
That left hook was crazy. He's got to start throwing down. Oh, he's wobbling now. Oh, there we go. gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect this cut. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Just as we saw a few seconds ago. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Oh, another submission attempt by him now.
He's got it isolated. It's tight. It's over. It's over.
And there's the tap! Khamzat Chimaev with a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, my goodness.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest. Now 2 minutes, 13 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by submission here tonight. Prevailing wisdom was if he was able to get his grappling going and get the fight to the mat, submission would probably materialize, and it did.
The submission shows itself because once again he proves that when he can get you where he wants you, you are in trouble. You're in danger. He was always one step ahead of his opponent, got this position, got the submission victory, and it's onward and upwards once again for Khamzat.
And now we'll see what Mick Maynard and the brass do with Khamzat Chimaev. Sean Shelby certainly will have an opinion on that, but a huge submission win for Khamzat Chimaev.
What a fight. 4 fights are in the books, ladies and gentlemen. We're into our final 3, our triple threat main event, if you will. And up next in heavyweight competition, Cain Velasquez steps back into the octagon. Very exciting for this one now, ladies and gentlemen. Will Cain Velasquez get back on top? Or will the new wave of heavyweights impede his vision to be back as the world, the heavyweight champion of the world? Let's check it out now as he fights a top contender. Let's go. Oh.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cyril Bongamon!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
As dominant a heavyweight champion as the UFC has ever seen, here is Cain Velasquez. Jiu-jitsu black belt, so submission skills are there. You know about the wrestling, and the power at times has been more attributed than it has been one-punch knockouts, but Cain Velasquez still one of the best heavyweights on the planet. Well, a few heavyweights move as well as the former interim champ Ciryl Gane, and you see the footwork right away as this fight gets started.
Yeah, the footwork leads to the jab. The guy does a great job of moving into you, and then he pops you. And then the moment you start to rush, he drops the big right hand on you. Ciryl Gane is a hard puzzle to solve, especially as you go up in weight classes. Heavyweights don't move like Ciryl Gane, and you can see that as we watch him right now.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Big ground and pound.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
This is where he wants to be.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, effective use of the jab by Velasquez. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Oh, effective strike there by Velasquez.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. Nice entry there, and nice execution on the takedown by Cain Velasquez. Javier Mendez, Bob Cook in the corner. Gotta like what they're seeing out of their pupil tonight. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Takes his back now. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Velasquez is back in full mount.
He's got to start throwing down.
Look to get your guard back now.
Beautiful transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cain Velasquez.
Getting them out here.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Excellent ground and pound there by Velasquez.
Hand fight. Get that wrist control.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, huge elbow! Oh, this one could be over soon. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Velasquez. One minute here to go, round one. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Cain Velasquez. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Final seconds of round one. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
No.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, look, take a seat here. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active and a little bit more movement. You can't wait on this guy, okay? Keep that.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, misses with the jab. Great job by DieselGamer to use his feet to get inside and land the jab. A lot of people are going to be trying to take this guy down, but he moves so well.
People talk about DieselGamer as if he moves like a welterweight. No, he moves more like a bantamweight. We have always talked about guys moving well at 135. DieselGamer moves like one of those guys at heavyweight. That's why he presents so many problems. And not only does he have that beautiful jab, he possesses a ton of power that can put you up.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him, yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Velasquez has got the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Velasquez.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Under 3 minutes here to go, round two.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Velasquez.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Oh.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands an elbow. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by DieselGamer. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Gane's going for an arm here. Oh, that's tight.
submission defense.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, nice straight. That'll work. Oh, beautiful high kick there from Cain Velasquez. And that, I think, drew a smile out of Javier Mendez and Bob Cook there in Velasquez's corner.
He's hurting bad here.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cain Velasquez.
All right, congratulations to Cain Velasquez, showing you yet again that when he is on and he is healthy, he might just be the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Back injury certainly didn't seem to be a factor here tonight. Cain Velasquez turns back the clock in a big way, perhaps setting himself up for another crack at the heavyweight belt he once owned.
What a fight by Cain Velasquez. He comes back booming. We'll talk about that more in the post-show. All right, guys, here's the first of the 2 main events. This is for the Featherweight Championship. Let's get going. Cage side. Go ahead, guys.
Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champs Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are 3 guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, and to see how he continues to evolve and get better, even as the champion, is really impressive. And it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special.
And certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse. Strength of schedule as good as it gets. And, of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time.
And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Early round action with the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. And when you want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for. A swing and a miss by Caceres.
Nice punch to the head. Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Strong hook lands. All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick early.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
He loaded up there on that high kick. Another head kick lands. He is not seeing his left leg come up over the top.
Caceres is a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh!
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
And now some separation.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight he's throwing kick after kick after kick. Nice shot there by the He's in trouble.
Oh, big diving punch to the head.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Gotta be careful here.
Caceres getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
He's got to be careful here.
Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volko.
Oh, he got to the spot.
And there it is. Another strike on the ground gets through. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? 5 minutes in the books. What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat. Oh, nice body shot.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
All right, that calf kick started to show some visible signs of bruising now.
And it's exciting him. He's excited to see that all the work that they've done in preparation is showing itself in the octagon.
All right, pretty good series of knees by him there, so mixing up the striking really well in this fight tonight.
Fantastic fighter, but when he added knees to his game, he became even better.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, huge left. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice kick to the body.
Let's go, more, that's working.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. the moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
He's got the single collar tie.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round 2. Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limped a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. Oh, man, the hard hook lands again. He's had that weapon going all night.
It's one of his best strikes. He does a good job of turning on it, landing it, and getting back to it.
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Caceres' thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kick were what got the belt from Max Holloway. He used that to slow Max down, get him out of his conventional stance, and make him fight in a stance that he's not used to. And Volkanovski was able to walk away with the belt on that night.
10 seconds to go in the round. Both fighters throwing heat now. 10 minutes in McCann. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Volkanovski's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown shot because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, you can hear the crowd as yet another calf kick lands. Pretty swollen now.
Well, he's at a point now where even if he checks it, it still is very damaging. He waited too long to address that attack. He's throwing every part of himself.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Trying to kick the leg out. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Caceres' eye starting to swell now. Nice shot there from Caceres.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Effective jab there by Volkan.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice defense to block that punch.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive shot. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, high elbow guillotine. That guillotine is very tight. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked a lot. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, good ground and pound here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A series of punches from the top here by Volkan. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in 10 minutes.
Throwing that jab, no good. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Takedown defense holds up.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Well, he lands another crushing kick to his opponent's leg. He has stayed committed with that weapon, and this might be over soon.
Yeah, he is not kicking to the leg. He's kicking through the leg, and you see his opponent limping now all around the octagon. Big right hand.
Head kick attempt, it's blocked. Volkanovski's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Beautiful combination by the champion there.
Well, at this point, it seems as though it is toughness that is carrying him through. His thigh is mangled. I'm not sure how much he can take.
He won't be able to take much more, Jay. This fight's pretty much over. I understand that he's going to switch his stances, but then he'll... Oh! He hurt him bad.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, this is exactly the same. Oh, and he lands another leg kick. Man, his opponent's on one leg.
Uncle, hey, it's like Rocky. I'm on the apron with the white towel. Throw it in, boy. The fight's over.
Superman. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like...
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Oh, he landed another great...
Hurt him bad. This is crazy round of fighting.
Misses with the right hand.
Boom. Straight left hand.
Man, this is getting harder to watch with every calf kick that lands. I'm not sure if the team should throw in the towel, maybe the referee get involved, but seems like the outcome here is an eventuality.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a decision because this fighter...
Oh! That's it! Holy smokes! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Wow. I'm not sure I believe what I just saw, to quote the late, great Jack Buck. Alexander Volkanovski by knockout. It doesn't even seem like there's that room above him to get better, and yet he continues to present a better version every fight out.
Tries to break the ceiling. I mean, the glass ceiling. He busts right through it every time he steps in the octagon. The guy's amazing. He's such a fantastic fighter. I don't know who's going to beat this dude.
Back in a championship setting and seemingly better than ever, this #1 contender in the women's flyweight division is ready to dethrone the champion. A lot of people believe she's going to get the job done here.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it because they see in her performances how good she is, how talented she is, how confident she is. She has done everything to make sure that she does not mess up or lose out on this second chance. She's done this before. It took a lot to get back. Tonight she intends to deliver and become the champion finally.
Perhaps got to be mindful of an adrenaline dump. She gave so much to the media and fans all week. I know she's fired up. Got to manage that energy and advance to the biggest fight of your life. Well, pound for pound, she is one of the best fighters in the world, man or woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Flyweight Champion. She sold a lot of tickets here tonight, a lot of family and friends in the building to see her do what she does best.
She does it every single time, too. She's one of those athletes that if you pay the price of admission, if you come through the turnstiles, you will be entertained. She is just a great fighter, and it's very simple. I try to find words to describe this young lady. But to me, the one word that really stands out is champion. And she intends to be that for a very long time.
And I know we're getting paid to be here tonight, but we would be paying customers. I would pay good money to watch this woman fight live in any city in the world.
Every time.
All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Meatball McCann! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexa Grasso!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Go.
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header, and it was no Gross.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of a huge strike right there. Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down to get another one off and finish the fight.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh my goodness.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Frantic pace early on to this one.
Fighting behind a nice jab. Big punches.
Effective with the jab. That's good defense to block that punch. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her.
Big shot to the head.
Vicious combo there.
Now we're going. Oh, big right there. Oh, nice body shot.
So she's holding on to her heel, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Man, her jab is good. All right, so it's...
Oh, my goodness, she hurt her again.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Right on the button. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with a hook. Oh, she's able to get her out of there now. We might get a stoppage here soon.
She knew she had the advantage on the ground. Now she has shown how dominant she can be, and now her opponent's starting to swell.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Meatball Molly. Well, she does not seem to fear anything powerful coming back her way as she continues to land some big shots here from the top.
She's doing a really good job of dictating the engagements in this position. She's not running in there with her head in front of her hips. She's driving the leg and the knee in first, and then when she gets the right opportunity, she lands a big strike from the top.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Grasso's going for the sub here.
That is tight.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Grasso's now dealing with a cheek cup. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Back and forth we go. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Oh, nice low kick. She slips that left hand there.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Just misses with a left hook there. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent is starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go. And as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Nice punch by Meatball Molly. Oh, she's really starting to put together. Oh, she is hurting for certain. Big right hand lands. Wow. Oh, a big left hand. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Oh, hook to the head by Grasso. Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round.
And she misses with the left punch there. Lands a big elbow there. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work, because the more she's in there, John, she's hurt. She's done. It looks like it's over. Oh, that's big.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it.
She lands a huge leg kick. There it is again. Look at that.
Just missed with the left there. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round...
Oh, big shots getting through, and that'll do it.
Oh, my God.
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexa Grasso.
So the Guadalajaran gangster Alexa Grasso getting it done by knockout here tonight. And for a while, she was outpointing people, and pretty convincingly. Nice to have a finish in one of that magnitude.
As the confidence grows, you're going to see Alexa Grasso do more and more of this. She possesses all the skills in order to have these types of performances. Tonight, she put on paper exactly what she intended to.
All right, guys, welcome in to the post-show real fast here. What a great matchup. What a great night of fights. If you liked hard-hitting women, my God, that main event, that was brutal. All right, all in all, fantastic card. As you can see, the sub of the night went there to Chimaev, and the knockout of the night went to Grasso, which, let's face it, that knockout was nuts. The upset of the night, in my opinion, was Roundtree going to it. And the returning Cain Velasquez knocked out Gagne. So let's check out the first fight here. Whoops. Fight stats. As you can see, Kazmat here had a 10-minute control that was huge. That was basically he was on the ground most, if not all the fight, till he finally stopped it in round 3. As we had the Cain Velasquez, I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry guys. The Cain Velasquez fight. This fight made it to round 2, but 2 heavy hitters. Once again, Cain Velasquez had the control for almost 7 minutes. 232 total strikes, only to 70. And Cain Velasquez wobbled or stunned Cain twice. For the co-main event, Volkanovski had a huge fight. Once again, heavy hitter. Pretty much, once again, dominated Alex with his skills. Even though Alex had more significant strikes, better percentage, I should say. And he wobbled and stunned Volkanovski more. Volkanovski really had everything under control. They were even saying in the commentary that, Alex's leg was starting to bother. And you can see that with 11 kicks right to the leg health events. And of course, in the main event that we just witnessed and just saw, second round, Alexa Grasso knocked out Molly McCann. As you can see, just strictly straight domination on the champion's part. McCann was dropped 3 times. Was stunned three times, knocked down 4 times. Control of Grasso only was in control for 32 seconds on the ground. Total strikes 194. Significant strikes, she had 98 of them. And there was a body health event in there. As you can see, the judges' scorecard. The judges' scorecard had 10-9 both ways. This fight could have gone either way, as Molly McCann was throwing some punches as well. Guys, that's the fight. UFC Brawl 7, I'm sorry. UFC Brawl 7. Now as we go into the realm, let's now look at the next one on the card, which is UFC Brawl 8. The main event will be a bantamweight championship. Sean O'Malley versus Jimmy Rivera, and there is another return to the UFC Simulation Series. As you can see, Tito Ortiz makes his triumphant return as he takes on newcomer Nikita Krylov. So this is going to be a huge fight. I'm going to basically take the screenshot now, and so it'll be available sometime this week. But this is going to be the next fight in 2 weeks. Next week on the YouTube Sports Simulation Series, we will be continuing our my brain just stopped. We will be continuing our NBA 2K24 series, where the first series was 2 weeks ago, where we simulated the entire Jordan season. And we got all the way to where Michael Jordan retired, I believe, after 17 years. And so now we will pick up right where we left off a couple weeks ago. Next weekend, next Friday night is what I'm shooting for. Next Friday night, we will officially be ending the Jordan series, the Jordan era, and we will be heading into the Kobe era. And if I remember correctly, Kobe is a Raptor. We are simulating the NBA history, and we will be seeing how the championship, how the league would have been had certain other simulations went down. Then the next week after that, we've got Baseball Night in America. Welcome, welcome. So UFC Brawl 8 will actually be in 3 weeks at the end of March. So this fight these fights will happen at the end of March, and we will be, in the meantime, we have the NBA, then we have baseball, opening day, and then we will get back to the UFC Brawl series. All this trying to get into UFC Brawl 9 and 10, and so let me show you UFC Brawl 9. The main event will be Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor, and you can see on this fight here, this fight here will change. It is now Marvin Vettori, versus Darren Till. We had to change it up due to him fighting tonight. So that was my fault on that one. So that will change. Other than that, the main event, everything will stay put. As you can see, Joanna makes her return to the Simulation Series as she will take on Mackenzie Dern. Misha Tate kicks off her series, kicks off her career here in the Simulation Series, and Junior Dos Santos welcomes in a newcomer as Junior Dos Santos makes his return. Will he be as successful as Cain Velasquez? We'll find out. And of course, in the main event is Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor, which opens us up to UFC Brawl 10, which will be a huge matchup. And here's the card for that. The main event is the returning Ronda Rousey versus Juliana Pena for bantamweight supremacy on that way. Here is the card for UFC Brawl 10. Big heavyweight champion, a big heavyweight division bout where Alistair Overeem returns to take on Lefty. Rose takes on Amanda Ribas. Rampage Jackson makes his long-awaited return to the UFC as he takes on Johnny Walker. And the co-main event is Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. And the main event, which pretty much has number one contender status for the Bantamweight Championship, is Ronda Rousey takes on Juliana Pena. So that is just a little preview of what we've got coming up in the next couple UFC Brawl fights. But the next one will be in 3 weeks. UFC 8. O'Malley versus Rivera for the Bantamweight Championship. And this, of course, will all be on Facebook and Twitter coming up in the next couple days. All right. It is now time to shut it down. Join me back on Twitch. Join me tomorrow on Twitch for some Destiny 2. And then on Tuesday and Thursday night also for some Destiny 2. And then join me Friday night for NBA 2K24, the NBA series. We are completed with the Jordan era, and we will now start the Kobe era as we rewrite the NBA history. All right, have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I will see you live at the fights in 2 more weeks. Until then, I will see you guys later, and I look forward to next weekend for the NBA. Good night, everybody.